Hi Flosstuber friends, it's Liliana. Welcome to my playlist, Stitch Life Diaries, entry 13. It's Saturday, July 26th. Today I've got a new start in front of me. It's Hedwig from Harry Potter. And since I'm very much into owls, one would assume Hedwig would be Stitch sooner or later. So now's the time. I'm starting it. I have it all kitted up. I prepared it last night, cutting the thread, adding them to the floss holder. All I need to do next is just prep the fabric with a whip stitch all the way around. Then I can begin. I'm using all the colors listed except Snow White. I'm using Blanc instead. You know, there's not much of a shade difference between the two, not anything that is noticeable to me, so that's what I'm using. I think I'll be starting at the top of the owl's head and work downward. For the fabric, I chose 14 count vintage blue Swagart. It's 100% cotton by Artiste. So I'm excited to begin stitching on it. I might actually start it now. The high today is 70 degrees, but right now it's 58 outside and it's cloudy. It even started sprinkling, if you can believe that. It's July. We're just having some strange weather this week. So I don't feel like doing anything outside in the garden at the moment. I just might sit down and do a little stitching. I do have some chores to do, like washing my vehicle, but that can wait. I'll leave that chore for later maybe and count that in as exercise for the day. How about that? Sounds like a good plan to me. So, okay, I'll get started on this now. And I'll show you later tomorrow how far I've gotten. See you in a few. Hello, it's July 27th, and here is Hedwig. Well, his head and upper body anyway. So I got around to stitching probably around 550 to 600 stitches, which is my estimation. So looking at the model photo, you'll notice splotches of white all over the fabric. The fabric I bought is different, as you can obviously see. So when I finish stitching the owl and the books, I will add French knots all around the owl to mimic falling snow, and I think that will work out just fine. I could buy snowflake embellishments, but I think I'll probably end up doing the French knots. I believe I'm going to set this aside for now. And let's see what else I have to share. This next one, I shared it on my Flosstuber video 54 as a new start. July 15 was the start date. I had mentioned in that video that I was going to work square by square. Well, that's not working out so well. I'm still trying to complete square by square, but rather than changing the color when I'm done working on that one square, like let's say I'm focusing on this square here, once that color is done, which is usually 1 to 2 stitches, I go around and see if I can fill anything around that particular square. And when I do, because I don't want to go too far, so I'll just stay in the neighborhood and then finish that color, and then not finish the thread, but I'll finish whatever surrounding squares has that same color. And then I go on to the next stitch, and so on and so forth, and I do the process over again. This owl is going to be absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of my mosaic owl I bought years ago when my daughter just started college. In town, I walked into a gift shop and spied this beautiful mosaic owl, and I just had to have it. So this cute little owl, oh my gosh, he's just so adorable. I still love it today as much as I did when I first saw it. He gets moved around sometimes from room to room with my displays. Oh gosh, it's just so cute, just really nicely made. But he usually lives in the master bathroom around my tub. Yes, I have owls everywhere. And here I have another start, another new start. This is one that I haven't yet shared on my channel. It's a Russian kit that I won from Anna, who is a Flosstuber, and her channel name is Anna U. I will add her channel link in my description box. She has beautiful whips and finishes and fully finished cross-stitch items on her channel that I just think you'll love. So I definitely recommend you checking her out when you have time. And now, I do have a Russian friend, by the way, who can translate this for me. I wish I could tell you the name of the kit, but I'm not Russian, and I don't know the language. But like I said, I do have a Russian friend who can translate this for me, but she's on vacation at the moment. And I really wanted to start this, so I started with a sky, and I'm stitching it using the full cross stitch. It is probably a half stitch, but I'm going to do it in a full cross stitch because that's what I decided. So here's my start right there. It's small, not very much, but it's a start. I prefer to start in the upper right hand corner if at all possible. If it's full coverage, that's where I like to start. And if it's a design that is not a full coverage, then sometimes I start in the middle, or sometimes I do start middle top. It just depends on the design. I started the same day that it arrived, which was July 22nd. And I don't know when I'm going to pick it back up again, but for now, I'm just going to put it aside. And just look at the beautiful colors of the thread. There is 45 colors in total, and it's beautiful. Here is a design from Just Cross Stitch magazine, December 2024 issue. And the design is called Pumpkin Princess. The designer's name is Anna Matevia of Mr. Stitch and Miss Needle. The design size is 6 1/8 by 4 3/4. It calls out for a 13 by 11 piece of 28 count linen fabric with white mini dots, cast shell linen from Witchelt. And it is a beautiful design. So my fabric is a piece of stash that I had left over from another project. It's DMC Charles Crafts 14 count fiddler's cloth, and I think it's so beautiful, cute small projects to make for this coming autumn. I have it kitted up and ready to go. I've got the floss here on my floss holder, and it's just really pretty fall colors. I just absolutely adore it. Just so cute. Of course, I am itching to start it right now, and I'm sure none of you guys are surprised at that. There's just so many cute designs for autumn that I want to stitch up, and little time to get around to doing it. So I guess c'est la vie. That's just the way it goes. Hello again. Today is Tuesday, July 29th, and here is my pumpkin princess. So this is what I've done in 2 stitching sessions. So not bad. I have noticed my stitching is getting a little faster, so that's good. If there's no frogging or fudging going on, that is. I was worried about the eyes, that it would cause me a problem, but it didn't, and I'm really happy with it. It came out fine. So now the question is, should I continue working on her today, or should I pick up my fabulous fall whip and see if I can get more done on that one? Goodness, decisions. I was debating on whether or not to share my fully finished family blessings or wait until I get my next Flosstuber video out, but here it is. I just couldn't wait to share it. This is Family Blessings. It came as a kit by Imaginating and designed by Diane Authors. I don't know if her last name Authors has an S at the end. I don't know if that S is silent or not. If anyone knows, let me know, because I would like to pronounce it correctly. But anyway, the start date was November of 23rd, and I finished it November 2024, and now I believe it's finished. I think I'm going to leave it as it is and put something on the back that will allow me to hang it up if I choose to, or I can lean it up against something when I get my fall decorations out. But I'm pretty sure I do not want to frame it in a heavy actual frame. So the materials I used are acid-free matte board for the stitching piece, acid-free poster board for the frame, yellow fabric, artificial flower pick that I cut some pieces out of, and hot glue. So what I used for this piece right here that is covered with fabric, I used poster board. Now, I did find a mount board at Hobby Lobby, but it was just too small. The frame, the cutout inside was just too small, and it would cover some of my stitches, which I did not like. So I bought that poster board instead and just cut out the frame to the right dimensions for this piece. And I'm really happy I did that. And I also glued the fabric onto that poster board, and on the back I will disclose that I was too lazy too lazy to lace it up. So I decided that I'm just going to glue it. And that's fine. I think it's fine. You know, I'm not selling it. This is for my use only. I put a little ribbon here in case I want to hang it up. And you know what? It wouldn't be bad to hang it up on the wall just like this. This is not a stain, by the way. I don't know. It's like a, you know, I don't know. It's a shadow or something. But anyway, what was I saying? I'm glad that it's light and I can hang it on the wall because it's only going to come out once a year for the holiday seasons. So I don't want a heavy frame that I have to switch out, and I don't want a heavy frame that I have to store in the closet. So if I do all my projects like this, I could just put it in a plastic container box and store it that way, and it would be so simple and easy, and I'll have a lot of storage to keep them all in, rather than storing heavy frames. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. You can see here that there's a crease. I ironed and ironed and ironed and I could not get that out, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm happy with it, and that's all that counts. The next thing I have to share is my Brooks Books Publishing presents Advent Animals, a cross-stitch freebie collection by Brooke Nolan. I started this project in December of 2023. My plans for this did not pan out. I said in one of my videos when I shared this project, when I first shared it, that I was going to stitch it up each month, like 2 each month, and have it done by 2024. Well, that obviously didn't happen because this is all I have right now. I have Kitty, Peter Polar Bear, Mary Mouse, Duke and Dog, Haiti the Hedgehog, Cashmere, what's his name? Cashmere Camel, I think is his name. I forgot. And then Pierre Penguin. So these are 2 different fabrics, if you can probably tell. This is, I believe, 28 count, and this is 14 count Aida. So I ran out of this cloth, and I thought I would be able to find it. You know, I didn't start off this project with all that I needed because I just thought it would be simple to find it, the color, shade, and everything, but I can't. So I continued with the 14 count, and I think that's fine. So I will probably just continue and do that. That's my plan. So I will start now. The next one, number 8, is Pearly Pig. So I will be starting her next. I didn't use all of the call-out colors, so I kind of just did my own colors on some of them. It is one of the beginning projects that I did when I took up cross-stitching, so it's fine. I'm all right with it. I'm still going to turn them into ornaments. Yeah. So, okay, so the last thing that I have to share is a really quick life update on my platy baby fish. They are now 5 months old and they're doing well. I have since had 2 new residents. They are mystery snails, and they help out a lot in my tank to keep it semi-clean, and they are cute. I do like snails. I have found out that I like snails. They're fun to watch. So I have a clip that I will show you here in a few seconds, but before I do, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching to the end of my video. I really do appreciate it. And I wish you guys happy stitching, and hope to see you in my next entry. Have a great day. Bye.